Dear friends, Ecosystem DigiU is here. CEO of the company Alexey Ognev is here. Welcome to our webinar. Today, our webinar will be in such a format. I will tell you about the latest news of the product, what was happening, and where is our focus of our attention, and what are the soonest events of the company. And in the second part of our webinar, I'd like to answer your questions. So please write your questions in chats and we will answer it. But please write useful questions so the answer to this question can be useful for everybody who is watching our translation. And I will answer such questions. Firstly, okay, let's start. What are news? What is the focus? And what are the soonest events? Let me remind you that after Dubai visit, after dividend payout, now we are implementing the first stage. We call it increasing of shares value. We make it as a easy way. We increase the amount of dividends, and when in June, on 10th of June, we paid out dividends, it was obvious for us that we have chosen the right direction. It was possible to pay out more dividends. And what for we do it? It is easy and clear. The goal of Ecosystem DGU is product which can make profit for us and that can be useful for people. And all these products are united with the one goal, creating of the digital copy of the person. And now we have products as DigiU.Voice and potential unicorn EYWA. These two products are now making profits. And everybody see it, and everybody see what is happening now on the market. And many companies stopped releasing their products, and we also stopped it for a while. So we have started to drive attention to DigiU.Voice. We had a webinar with Sergey, with the founder of DigiU.Voice, and we make it possible for everybody to know what is, to learn what is DigiU.Voice and what opportunities you can use. So a lot of our subscribers watch our webinars, and there are more and more money under management of DigiU.Voice, and the flow is increasing. We fix interest from different countries, and we see that people started to use this strategy, to use all the currencies of cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin, USDT, Bitcoin, and reinvestment of the income. So you use our advice from our webinars, and this is great. So what about results? From May to DigiU.Voice, we got more money that from the period from January to May. So we are really glad. So our aim now to make more money under management of the company. It's to make it 300 million. And we are going then increase it twice. And everything, all this will influence your dividends, and you will have more money and the value of securities will become higher. And after EYWA release, we will fix for sure increased dividends too. So our focus is on DigiU.Voice and the first stage of our development. But the way how we do it is also very important. So in addition to our products, in addition that we increase attention to our company, we, as we talked, we planned a visit to the countries with the most active clients. And the first country is Vietnam. And there will be a road show. We will visit different countries. We will meet our partners and talk with our clients, partners. And in 2019, we, with Alexander E., with one of our founders, we have started our company with our first roadshow. It was the cities of Russia, and we have visited Indonesia in 2020, and it was really good experience, and we got a growth in our company. We attract attention of different companies and investors, but after this, you know that almost all the borders were closed and because of pandemic, and now we are ready to visit the most active countries of our project. These are Vietnam and Indonesia. These are the most active teams, the most effective people and clients, partners, and these are people who attract new investors to get to know about modern technologies and artificial intelligence, blockchain, and other modern technologies. And there are the best rates in installments and payments. So now is 14th of July, and in 2 days we will have a flight to Vietnam. So me, Olga Venskaya, and Alexandra E., we have planned a really vast program for Vietnam. So what else I want to say apart from conferences and hundreds of people? So our partners organized a lot of meetings with Vietnam Blockchain Association and with the teams who work with artificial intelligence, with potential candidates for our venture fund product. So they are developing there, and maybe they will join us if they will be in the right stage, proper stage. And now I want to underline the importance of crowd investing. And we are really sure, we are really convinced that this way is right. Because more than 13,000 of investors support our company and get their dividends. And what we see now, so in a lot of countries, not only in Vietnam and Indonesia, we see the activity. We have meetings, people talk about us at the level of governments and large companies. And we are talking not only about partner network and income, it is a promotion of product. It is really important for any ecosystem, any startup or commercial service. International partners and audience that, in addition to be interested in the idea and product, they are co-owners of the company, and we got some additional energy from this when people talk about us. So we will have such meetings in Indonesia. We will talk about students, we will talk about the first people of government. It is really responsible. We are a bit nervous and excited, and we are preparing. We are working on our presentations, and we are discussing how the presentations will look like and sound like to make it clear and understandable for everybody. So, because our webinars might be a bit complicated for people who are not really long time are interested in our sphere. And also, in the 23rd of July, we will have a conference in Vietnam, and then in Indonesia. And these 2 weeks we will stay in these countries. We will hold a lot of meetings. We will meet new partners, commercial structures with representatives of financial sector, because they are interested in DigiU.Voice and in blockchain and artificial intelligence. And these technologies are not only used in cryptocurrencies, they are used in a classic business, and we are interesting for different companies, for different businesses. And EYWA may help companies use some restrictions and give more profits. So until the end of July, we will be in these countries, and we understand that people want to meet us. People want to meet us in countries of Africa and other countries. And we are talking also about cooperation with our products. So July is only beginning. Then we have August and September, and in autumn we will have an event in Russia after visiting a lot of countries. And for countries that we have not visited, we will share all the information and important news. So this is approximately our focus in our ecosystem. And of course, there are a lot of events now in EYWA, a lot of partners. You can read news about EYWA in social networks, and new opportunities and new interest to the project from big players from the world. And our venture fund is now selecting projects. And firstly, we concentrate our attention on the teams that are not only on teams that have ideas, but we also are interested in the technologies of artificial intelligence and blockchain and related spheres. And our focus now is on it. Let me remind you why. It is because the stage number 2 in our development is a venture fund. It is where venture fund and products that it attracts will reach another level. We will create this digital copy of person. You can see now how technology of computer vision is working, is operating, and artificial speech. It is learning. It is learning not really long. Some hours are okay for it. So the roadshow, as I think, and what I'm convinced in, will allow us to reach the next level of development. Maybe it is too loud, but I will try to explain you. Maybe I talked about it already, but let me remind. Crowd investing now, in a time when fund markets have not good times, when there is a crisis, economical crisis in the world. And this opportunity as crowd investing gives our company stability, incredible stability. So, for example, EYWA, venture financing in cryptocurrency products this year, if I'm not mistaken, in the last 3 months, 3 or 2 months, it decreased by 40%. It is, of course, connected with the events and politics, the economics, but we have investing, we have a partner model, so this is really advantageous in this market. When venture startups, you can enter it with another value. When a cool project, when earlier only a cool and large venture fund can enter, now everything is different. And we have opportunities. And we can get money, and they can get money, not only from large companies, but also from the company as DigiU ecosystem. And we are developing very actively, and we use every opportunity in this world. And we are striving to reach our goal to attract the best technologies, best projects, to buy some share of any project and implement our goal. And as a result, to earn more dividends, more connections, and develop in this world. So let's see the questions in our chats. So I will read now some questions on YouTube, and let's start from the Russian chat. So a constant audience. What about broker accounts? I cannot understand. In the beginning of July, we have talked about that we are working on opening broker accounts, and we talked that now in DigiU.Voice you can enter being a user of cryptocurrencies. You should have a wallet and understand something in this and know how to buy, how to transact, and it is not really easy, and it is a bottleneck of the market. So you should know something to enter it. And we had an idea, and it was implemented in a scheme that we want to do, that a broker account you can invest in DeFi. And in fact, it is a separate product. It's a product for another market that allow us to complement our fund of DigiU.Voice. Let me remind you that what happened in the beginning of this year. On the 24th of February in Russian Federation and in the world. So we have postponed our product, and we understood that we understood how we should proceed after the international world will be stable too. And soon this opportunity will be opened. And for user, for example, for Alexey, who asked this question, if you now use DigiU.Voice and know how to use cryptocurrencies, and you can use your wallets, for you personally, nothing will change. You have used this product. But the opportunity is for new users to get into DeFi, and probably it will grow for some additional fund. We are not ready now to talk about it. We have done some work, and for ecosystem DigiU, it will be a new channel for money into our fund. So as I said in the beginning of our webinar, increasing of amount of money under management of DigiU.Voice is now implemented successfully. And this one of the flow, how the money will get into it. And when we understand when we can use it, we will tell you for sure. Another question, you should go to Kazakhstan because there people really like to build community. Okay, we have a lot of partners from Kazakhstan, but now we have no really large and strong community there, as I'm not mistaken. So maybe now, maybe you can tell me some people who are really active with our ideas in Kazakhstan, and maybe we can organize some meetings with those leaders who promote our project. So the growth of dividends by 100 times, what year it will happen? So we are not talking about increasing dividends in 100 times. Our goal is really easy. When person invests in ecosystem DigiU, he or she should have opportunity to get dividends 500 or 1,000 dividends on a $500. This goal is really inspiring, and it will be possible in some period of time. So high technology market, startup market allows us to reach these results, and it is quite early to say now when it will be possible. So our goal, our task is to go further and present products for our partners and investors using which we and you can develop. Another question. How much money is now under management of DigiU? It is about $4 million. So it is depending on course rate, currency rate. And we are focusing not on USDT, but on Bitcoin and Ether. It talks that the strategy is right, as I think and Sergey thinks. So when now you buy Bitcoin and Ether now, so Ether is now about 1,000 and 100, and these rates are really low, and you can buy it now, and maybe in half of year it will be really increased. And it is not a dollar profit, but you will get profit in the currency that you invested. And we have shares with increased yield. Where will be an interview with Peter with the results of work. So if I'm not mistaken, Peter Igunov talked on our YouTube channel after visit of Dubai. He talked about our plans. He shared his ideas. And maybe when we will be back from our roadshow, we will invite him to have a webinar and share his ideas and talk about our products. And probably it wouldn't be some report of a year work, because he is appearing here more often, but we will invite him. It will be interesting. Okay, now questions from international chats. our translation have simultaneous translation in Spain, French, and English languages, and then we translate our webinar in other languages, and a lot of people can know our latest news. So, okay. Can you prolong the date of end of promotion according 65%? Okay, if I'm not mistaken, it is about DigiU.Voice. We have a promotion that the client invests, that he is investing during our promotion and gets 65% of yield. So we are not ready to say now if we are going to prolong this promotion, but I recommend you, if you are in Africa, it is a French-speaking countries mostly, so please address your national leader, to Mr. Ognev or some other leader you are working with, and we will try to do so. For example, this promotion will be repeated. So our task is to do everything to make you feel comfortable and convenient. And we have a lot of promotions for new clients, for users of installments, or some other special offers within some countries. But for me personally, it's not always the easiest solution. We get used that the promotion has some deadlines, and it's not. I recommend you to use these opportunities and use this promotion fastly. So stay in touch for updates. What is the date start of selling shares of the company, inside company? We haven't talked about selling the shares inside company, but we talked about buyback. We understand that this procedure will allow to get profit for our investors. So it will be sold with a higher cost and have a cash out. And we understand that this promotion should be profitable for the company, and it shouldn't be only a marketing tool, but the tool that allow us to purchase more shares. And when we understand the use of this promotion, it is unlikely to happen this year, maybe in the next. How much the price of securities will increase? So we didn't increase the price, but now is a time when we fix a lot of new registrations of new investors, and we give opportunities for people to get bonuses, to form portfolio, to feel dividends payout. So maybe the price of securities will not grow rapidly. It is not our task. our task is to support growth of price with events and results. So when we have these things on which we can support, the price will grow. But now we have a roadshow, EYWA, enter into mainnet. So soon the price will grow. Stay updated. Thank you for price in April. I'm really happy that you get the price. I remember that the last webinar somebody asked about this, and we knew that some person used this opportunity but didn't get a price. But now it's okay. It happened. Okay, the next question in the English chat. We had a webinar with Alexandra E on our YouTube channel. Please watch the webinar. We talked about tokens and talked about several ways and scenarios of this event. So please watch this webinar. It's the latest webinar with Alexandra E. Okay. The next question. It will be the last one. DigiU lately is focused on DigiU Wealth. And I am asked, what product should we choose, DigiU or DigiU Wealth? So, okay, I read the question with translation. Maybe I misunderstood something. Okay, we have a product DigiU Wealth and EYWA and other products. These are different products as a milk, bread, meat, and all this is forming a basket of food. And it is important to understand what are you talking with. So securities are venture. We have opportunities for monthly profit. Partner program is for people who can information promote our company. So you should understand who are you talking with, and you should understand what product you should present to this person. Okay, questions? So I don't see the questions left. Okay. In 2 days, our team is going to Vietnam. So I think that we will have some videos from there. We will talk about news, we will talk about events, and we will have conferences. And if you have some friends there, invite them to get to know about DigiU and our products, our new products and events. And it is a good opportunity to have this experience of roadshow. And let me remind about a special offer. The first one is bonus for new clients. So if you are not an investor yet, doesn't matter when you have registered, but you haven't bought any package, you have a bonus 25%. for all the people who have installments, and if in July you will close installment or maybe installments, you will have a bonus of 25% for each installment. And we understand that if you are responsible and close your installment in time, we are ready to give you bonuses. Okay, thank you very much for our webinar. I hope that we will meet in our roadshow. Thank you and goodbye.